Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, first of all. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Service Podcast. Today, we have Nicoewa back with us, and we're very excited to talk to her. She has a lot of wisdom about juicing, about, placenta encapsulation, about, having a safe doula, and so on. So let's get started. Nicoewa, please
Hello.
introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, I'm Nicoewa, creator and owner of Coewa Taste the Panacea. I specialize in juicing, natural herbal teas, um, natural medicine, and placenta encapsulations for new mothers. You're always a new mother, no matter how many children you have. Um, and that's me.
Yes, yes, that's beautiful. I heard so many things. I heard about herbal tea. I heard about raw juices. I heard about placenta encapsulation. So you come with so many talents. So thank you so much for blessing us with
Thank
some
you.
of your wisdom. So tell me a little bit about what inspired the creation of Coewa, which is your company.
Well, what in I'll get to as a child I always been into making things to
Mm.
make somebody healthy or and herbs and my sister and I we would go into the woods and pick things that we didn't know what we were doing. We just called ourselves medicine women. And just putting things together, making stuff for our hair to grow, teas, just silly things, but it was natural gifts that God gave us that we didn't understand at the time. And not until we got much older
Mm.
on how we really needed that skill. And I just never left me. Well, it left me because, as we get older, we get into the rat race and
Yes.
being a mommy, doing this, and we forget about us. But it will come to me for others, but for myself, I wasn't. So, but what inspired me to really start doing this, to make it a business, because I started working on myself because I got sick with sleep apnea, weight gaining, and not detoxing. I smoked
Mm.
cigarettes, um, and that was the worst thing. I was doing unhealthy things. And I said,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a whole lifestyle change. So I started with myself and I saw how being dedicated and to something to myself was I could show it to other people on showing them what I do for me. It could also work for you. We
Mm.
all are different people. We all, some medications you can't mix with this, you can't mix with that. But sometimes, it's better than medications. Or it's just a
Yes.
boost. I don't want to say go that far. We're not going to go that far into it. We just have a nice
Mhm.
healthy boost to get
Yes.
you started on your healthy path. But
Yes. As Nicole
that
said, yeah. A healthier
made
alternative.
a healthy alternative. Yes. That's
Yes.
what made me start because I started getting ill and feeling
Mm.
down. And when I boosted myself, I said, "Oh, I got something here. I got an answer for that." And that started the journey of Coewa. And my cousin actually said, "You know what? You always bringing somebody things for them when they're sick. During COVID, when everybody gets sick, I make up a detox drink or
Mm.
a tea, and everybody's better." My cousin said, "You need to start selling this." And I said, "Hmm." And when you're a healer,
Mm.
which I am, when you're a healer, you don't feel like you want to charge people. It's like, how can I do this? I want to give this. You need this, and I need you to take it now. But I realize I'm understanding business.
Mm. Yes.
It, and not everybody is dedicated. I could give you something that I spent my money on and you never use it to heal yourself. So that's a big that I learned from that.
So would you say so which say that, your experience with, obtaining health through your journey with treating your health issue, do you feel like that influenced your approach to Coa and how you make the juices and everything?
Yes, yes, it influenced. That was a big influence for Coa. My health and getting healthy um, was a real big influence, especially during COVID. That made it even more okay. I have to get this out here.
Hmm.
I have to show people what I believe will work for them because it worked for me. You know.
Perfect.
So that was the inspiration.
So what specific health issue did you have, and what kind of juicing helped you, treat that naturally?
Well, I had sleep apnea. Um, on top of the sleep apnea, I gained a lot of weight, and that was part of the sleep apnea. Um, I was borderline diabetic.
Mm.
Um, and those were basically the only issues that I did have. Um, I did have I have DVT, and that was from DVT is a deep vein thrombosis, which is blood clots in your legs.
Mm.
It only goes from your toes to your hips. I had a surgery a while ago, and they put an IVC filter in, and that was the cause of it. And they had me on all these medications, and I said, okay, my body just felt so horrible from the medications. I said, it got to be something else, and
Mm.
I got the answer, and that was what it was. It was Coa.
Yes, yes, yes. And that's amazing, Nicole, because, when we experience health issues, the first
Hmm.
thing that comes to our mind is go to the doctor. He's gonna find or she's gonna find what's wrong, instead of really using the natural herbs that we have around. That is our God-given birthright.
Yes.
And it's very inspiring that you took those elements and was able to treat your your diabetes, but you also
Hmm.
were able to treat
And
your
I no
other.
longer, I'm not borderline diabetic. I don't
Yeah.
have sleep apnea. My DVT is functional. Everything is. I don't have. I'm not on any medications. Very healthy.
Yes, and I agree with you. There are ways to heal ourselves naturally.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate myself because, I have hyperthyroidism and I also have fibroids. And the way I
Hmm.
was able to manage those health issues is through, herbal medicine, which is
Yeah.
herb.
Hmm.
So, yes, there's a way. Now, we're not here advocating saying that, oh, pharmaceutical medicine are the end of the world, or like they're, not one to consider. But we're just saying go out there and look at your options. Do some
Yes.
research first and see what actually works for your body before, you subject yourself to only one form of treatment.
Yes.
Um,
Of course.
so so I thank you for sharing that, with us, because I'm sure that there's other individuals that are experiencing the same thing you are experiencing, and for them to understand that there's other avenues to treating those specific issues is very important, and that I'm happy that we were able to talk about it on this episode. So let's go back to Coa, right?
Hmm.
So what kind of services does Coa offer besides juicing?
Well, the placenta encapsulations, those for mothers, new mothers, because your placenta is your own healing medicine from your body.
Mm.
It energizes your blood flow. It energizes that brings the oxygen in your blood flow in your body back, energizes the mother, help control the bleeding after birth, and there's so many other things that your placenta does. The brain function, especially if you are breastfeeding, it helps with your breast milk, enhance your breast milk, and it's medicine for the baby as well. Coa does the drinks and the teas and the juicing, but I also have to have consultations with my clients before. I have juices that you can just regularly buy to drink, but I would like to know your body, the medications you're on, your
Mm.
experience. What is your goal in life for your health, for your overall health? Because Coa is an everyday regimen, you know, but it's for you because we're all different. So I would like to talk to my clients first because a lot of people don't drink water, surprisingly. And I found that out. I did a trial with 5 women,
Mm.
and it was for detoxing. One of my detox drinks is called Red Kisses. And I don't say it's for losing weight because actually detoxing should be a everyday
Mm.
regimen for everyone. At least once a week, twice a week, you should be detoxing because we put all this negative things in our body every day, all day. So I found out that a lot of the women didn't drink water or didn't drink enough water. And I said, well, they said, well, to the ones that drank water, it worked for them. They felt the detox flushing. And the ones that it worked slowly for, or they didn't pay attention to, they weren't listening to the body. When you're taking herbs and natural medicine and you say that this is not working for me, it's because you're not in tune with your body yet. You're not listening to it. You're
Mm.
missing something. You're not drinking water. That's a natural element that we need. And I said, well, that is the key. You're not drinking any water. You have to help flush it as well.
Yes.
So that is a big thing why I like to do consultations first.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm happy you spoke about that because, like when we generally go to OBGYN or our doctors, right?
Mm-hmm.
They take some, information about our current situations, right? Health issues. But I like that you said that you like to have a consultation appointment with your clients because it allows you to really see what the scope of work is, like what areas they need assistance in, and create
Mm-hmm.
a juicing or different types of services that you do to tailor to that specific need.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy that you spoke about that, and I did not know that women did not drink that much water. I've heard it recently, but I thought it was
And some
men.
don't drink it at all.
Oh, wow.
No, it's a lot of women. And some people think that flavored water is water. It's not.
Mm.
That's a juice.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's flavored. Drink you some water. Drink it. Preferably a glass bottle of water.
Yes, yes, yes.
you know, that's the important. That is so important that we put into our body water with your
Yes.
detox, with your cola. You have to drain those kidneys, the ovaries, everything flows down within. Not just for women, for men too, because
Mm.
a lot of men have my drinks. I have one for mucus to detox all the mucus out of your body. Most of them are detox drinks, and even the regular Energizer. Um, which one is that? Goddess Lemonade is delicious, and it has one of the ingredients is sarsaparilla,
Mm.
and it is really good for your body.
The name just
And
sounds so
spirulina,
delicious.
yes, you have to have those things for your body. So I hope they come and contact me and find out what they need to
Yes, yes,
energize
yes. They
your
will. They
body and
will.
soul.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Koa. Nicoewa. I always call you Koa.
That's
It's all
me.
linked together. So,
That is
how can people get in contact with you, and where and how can they buy those natural juices?
Well, they can go on to Coewa, Coewa _ on Instagram, or you can also go to medicineofessence.com and contact me that way.
Perfect, perfect. Well, you guys heard Nicoewa, so be sure to reach out to those different avenues of contacting her. Her company's not just about the idea of raw juices or placenta encapsulation. It's a whole body and spiritual experience. So this is an alternative
Yes.
to not seeking pharmaceutical forms of treatments or other ways that are deemed as needed to treat our skin health or our health overall. So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Nicoewa.
Can
You
I
have
say
any?
something?
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
it's because it's going to come a day where we can't go to a pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
We can't go to a doctor. All we're going to have is the land to live off of. So you have to prepare yourself for all of that.
Yes, drinking my water.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, you're right. Because even think about it, when we experienced COVID, just think about all of that we went through,
Yeah.
right? People
Yeah.
were just taking all the tissues and
Tissue. It was nothing. Everything
food.
we depend on, we forgot about what God gave us to depend on was all natural things. That
Yes,
was a reminder right there.
yes.
It was
That was,
for us to remember, you know.
yes,
Some of us couldn't handle it, and some of us just had to break through and get back into it, get back in tune, you know.
yes, yes. I completely agree. That was definitely an awakening experience.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritually, just physically, a lot overall, and just blessed that we
Mm-hmm.
all are here safe, and
Yes, yes.
that's the main important thing. So as you made that important, message, like we're not always gonna have pharmacies available to us. So it's always good to go back to nature and learn about your herbs and learn about what
Mm-hmm.
works for you.
Yeah.
So how do you go about making your raw juices? Do you grow your own plants? Do you pick
Yes,
them up?
I grow some of my herbs, and the rest of my herbs I go to herbal shops in the area and get them, the ones that I don't have access to. But I do have gardens.
That's beautiful.
Yes. All vegetables and fruits are natural
Okay, so
from the market.
how do you go about growing them? Because I've always been intrigued by having a garden in my backyard or just being fully invested into just being a herbalist, which
Well,
I'm
my sister has a big yard, so we share each other's. What I don't grow, she grow. I pick from her. What she don't have, she picks from me.
mm,
But it doesn't take anything. It just takes your hands, some dirt, and some seeds.
yes.
That's all it takes, and your time. I took tires, used
Wow.
tires, and I live in a townhouse, so I use my top balcony because where I live is foxes come and they come and rabbits and all that come over. So
Wow.
I'm up on my top balcony and I have small tires and I may put organic plastic bags underneath, plastic trash bags underneath the tires and put my dirt in there. Sprout up tomatoes, basil,
Mm,
sweet basil, everything. It doesn't take anything to make a garden.
that's
It just
beautiful.
takes your time and patience and love. You have to speak love into your seeds and your plants, and that's it. And it brings you back love and gifts.
Yes, that's beautiful because I thought like the whole aspect of like growing your own vegetables and your own herbs, it was difficult because you look on TV or you see the concept and you're like, this is a lot. But as you explain, as simple as it is, you just
Mhm.
need dirt, water in your plants, and the
That's it.
equipments to do them. So
Yeah.
that's very inspiring. You inspired me today.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Yes. So I'll definitely be creating a garden the next 2 weeks coming up. So thank you so
Hmm.
much, Nicola.
Yes.
So what health benefits come with consuming your raw juices?
Well, I've had people say they slept better.
Mm,
Their digestive system was so much better. Um, because a lot of my juices help with the digestive system, energizing, because that's where your energy comes from, your digestive system. That'll make you, if it's not cleansed, it'll make you tired and weak and hungry all the time. So a lot of my clients told me that digestive system was a lot better. Mucus gone.
mm.
Um, and some said that they lost a little weight because I guess the red kisses does clean you out.
Yes. Yes. Red
And
kisses.
it tastes so good, you just want to just drink the whole bottle. You can drink the whole bottle, just Just do it the night before.
So you
You
have
know,
to be close to a bathroom, right? So don't
no,
drink in.
no, just drink it before you go to bed.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Do not drink it during work and do not drink it while you're out. So
Right. Uh-huh. Or if you're about to get off of work and you're going straight home, guzzle it on your way to work. I mean, on your way home from work, and then, go to bed and just let it do it what it need to do.
so would that work for people that deal with constipation?
Yes. Because I suffered from constipation. That's what made me make it. Yes.
Perfect, perfect. So
Hmm.
I was just curious because I know you said that lets you go straight to the bathroom, but so I've heard that as you spoke about, like a lot of our health is an indication of our gut health.
Hmm.
So if somebody's breaking out in their skin and they're having a lot of health issues, would you say that the number one treatment or focal point should be their gut? Their gut?
It's your gut. Excuse me. I had to get my potassium in.
No, it's okay. I got a banana here too. I just haven't ate
Mhm. Oh, wow.
it. Yeah.
Yes, it has a lot to do with your gut. That's mucus.
Hmm.
That's underneath, that's in your gut, and it's on your skin too. And mucus is all on, your skin is your biggest organ, the most nastiest part.
Mm.
Because it's on the outside, it's touching everything. So yes, I would suggest some stinging needles, um, stingy nettles to take. But yeah, that has a lot to do with your gut. Acne is your gut.
Mm.
That's a real bad, you're really eating a lot of carry out.
Oh yes.
You're
No,
eating
I'm
a
not,
lot of
but I agree
carry
with you.
right. You're eating a lot of carry out and a lot of sugar
Mm.
when acne comes, and that's the mucus building up. Because when you pop it, and it's parasites.
Mm.
When you pop a pimple or blackhead, it looks like, oh, that's mucus and worms coming out of you.
Oof.
You know, my sister hates when I say that. The
No,
worm,
it's facts. You're telling the truth.
it's mucus worms. It's bacteria. So it's best to just clean. You have a choice to clean it out. You want to eat like that, just clean yourself out. You know, it'll eventually help you to where you don't eat like that anymore. Like I
Yes.
said, I used to smoke cigarettes, and that was just terrible because that all that smoke in your gut not only sits in your lungs, it sits in your gut, in your skin, your eyeballs, everything. And I
Mm.
said, I gotta stop smoking these cigarettes. And I quit cold turkey. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 13 years.
Wow.
I quit cold turkey, and what helps as well, catnip.
Catnip? Wow.
Catnip, yes, it helps you stop smoking. Any addictions, it helps. Catnip
Mm.
helps you fight any addiction cravings.
And
But
how would you like?
I tried it and it curbed me. Yeah. I tried it and it curbed my appetite because I think a lot of my fogginess and the sleep apnea and all of that had to do part of it was most part was the smoking.
Mm.
So yeah, I had to detox from that. Eventually, the more you detox, your body is going to stop wanting what's bad,
Yeah.
what you're craving, because it's the parasites that's craving what you keep putting in it. You know, you keep giving it sugar, that parasite is going to crave for that sugar, so you always need it. But
Yes.
if you
Yes.
give
Yes.
them the natural sugars, they're like, I don't want that. What is going on? You know, and the
Yeah.
natural herb, it'll kill them. Eventually, they shrivel up and die.
Yeah. You're
So
right. It's what you're
yes.
like you said. What you're putting into your body. So I've
Mhm.
heard. It was this lecture I was listening to. I think 2 months ago, and I heard
Mhm.
that we all have some form of parasites inside of us, and that detoxing, deworm or some form detoxing is a way to cleanse ourselves. So when you speak of detoxing, do you have any juices or do you would you make any juices to detox from parasites?
Yes, They will detox the parasites. I have the juices to detox parasites out your body. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I need one
The
of those then.
lava,
I need
which is
one.
the mucus. The mucus is the parasite's lava that's in you.
Yeah.
It sounds so
Ooh,
nasty, but it is the truth. Ooh.
yeah.
But yeah,
But it's
it'll
inside of us.
detox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect. So, as Nicoewa said, if you're looking for a natural way to just detox parasites or just so many things in our body that we put in by the things that we consume, by the things that we drink, Koa's natural raw juices is the way to go, and I recommend that you try it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try it as well because I was actually talking to my husband about. We were talking about this 2 months ago about wow, we need to actually detox our whole family. You know, I have a son, so I'm like,
Yeah.
what have I been feeding him? He's probably has parasites too, like. And we're like, we have to
Uh-huh.
do this. Yeah, so I'm happy there's like a natural way to do it without, having to take those harsh forms of drinks that or medication
Yeah.
that you get from different avenues.
Yeah.
But so, what sets Koa apart from other natural healing juices that is out now?
Well, what will set me apart from everyone? I wouldn't say that I'm better or I'm the best. I guess the passion that I put into
Mm,
the passion and the healing I put into my drinks will set me apart from it, and the dedication that I stay on top of people that I encounter on the regimen that Coa
mm.
has to give. So that really sets me apart from everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. And would you say that your upbringing and like starting to learn about herbs so early throughout your
Well,
childhood?
yeah,
Yeah.
that also sets me apart from everyone. I'm from where I learned it and what made me get started in this journey spiritually, um, and just naturally God's gift that was given to me to share with others.
Amazing, amazing. You couldn't have said it better. So, what is coming up for Koa now? What do you envision for your company in the next year? And how do you continue to meet your clients' needs as trends continue to come and as people come to you with different, health issues?
Well, I do a lot of research on what's new, what's going on in the world. I stay in touch and I get emails all the time and with the USDA of what's bad in the store not to get from, it's a recall on this, recall on that. So I really stay in tune
Hmm.
and what's going on in the world. Um, and try not to stay in a box.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that answer. Um, no, I was processing everything you were saying, but so because I know there's this new like urgency like to be with trends nowadays and
Mhm.
to feel like we have to fit in. And I like that you stay, just transparent to yourself, but most importantly, that you just in tune with your clients to
Mhm.
know to continue to be of service to them. So,
Yeah,
how,
yeah. Yeah, it is a lot of different trends, but always stay in tune with the trends. But the most important thing is to be yourself,
mm,
you know. And I will never change to present myself to someone. We're going to keep it on a higher frequency, loving energy and light. You can't get no different than that. That will never change. Love and light always embraces everyone. No
yes,
matter what new trend it is, no matter what's out new, you can never change the love of God.
yes, 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 yes. I love that. I love
Mhm.
that. So, what advice would you give someone that's thinking about starting raw juices or that's a beginner juicer?
Stay dedicated to yourself. Um, do research, um, and stay focused on your overall body and what it's speaking to you. You have to
Mm.
listen. Well, some people say, well, how do I listen to my body? You could just lay in your bed and you figure out what is hurting. And your body will naturally talk to you and tell you right here in your
Mm.
left abdomen or wherever. You know, pay attention to how many times you're going to the bathroom. I think I could ask my boys, and I have 4 sons, and I'd be like, did you poop today? When was the last time you pooped? They get pissed. But you have to know that. You have to know, well, how many times did I go to the bathroom today?
Mm.
You're supposed to go after every meal. After every time you eat, you're supposed to go. And it may seem like no, every time you eat, you should be going to poop. Unless you didn't eat, you know,
Mm.
and you
Wow.
just on a liquid diet, you know. But that's an advice to pay attention to yourself. Know what your body needs. We are like plants. We have to absorb nutrition. We have to, to grow.
Yeah. I agree with you because I've recently, as you stated, heard that, you know, you your bowel movement is connected to how often you eat. And I did not know this until like a day ago. And now that you're emphasizing it, I
Hmm.
know that is very important because we don't really look at the linkage between that and we don't really notice, okay, did I have a bowel movement today? How often to really indicate our, the health of our the scale of our health.
Yeah.
And like you said, you are what you eat. You get
Yes.
the outcome of what you eat. And it's very important, on top of juicing, eating healthy, but
Hmm.
also making sure that we're taking care of the exterior aspect of our body as well as the interior aspect of it.
Hmm.
So thank you so much for that wisdom. And for those of us that do not know that, yes, you're supposed to have a bowel movement every time you eat. You just educated on us on that. So thank you so much.
Hmm.
So as we conclude our interview, can you please share some wisdom with our listeners?
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, what I would share some wisdom is to love on yourself, love yourself, um, be your own cheerleader
Mm.
so you can give back to others. Because you can't give it if you don't have it within, you know. Stay in tune with God, the universe, who is God. Let it love you. Speak good things into yourself, into others, and into the world. And you will see a change in your atmosphere all around you. You'll see a change. Um, that's about it.
Thank you so much, Nicoewa. It is always a
Mhm.
pleasure to have you on the Sunday Service podcast. I truly enjoyed this episode with you. You have gave me some knowledge about a lot of things, and I hope that our listeners also were able to gain some knowledge. So
Mhm.
thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into another episode of the Sunday Service podcast. Please be sure to click follow and share this episode and all of our episodes with your family
Yeah.
and friends, as it will help us to spread knowledge and wisdom about women health, skin health, and so on. So thank you so much, Nicoewa. I truly do look forward to having you back on the Sunday Service podcast again. Until next time, everyone, have a blessed week. Thank you so much.
Blessings. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nicoewa.